Do 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 do. Waiting for it to show up on the screen. Do 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 do. Uh-huh. Do, do, do. Ah, hello, 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 beautiful creatures of the internet. I'm Mango Jones. It is morning. I am tired. I do not sleep very well ever at all. Hey Sydney. Hey Heon. While we wait for people to like appear and stuff, um, as always in the description, there are links to the stream Pervs, people that I'm on the shared StreamYard with that I'm not currently using because I'm on the little laptop that could but can't. There's also links to Petty Fam. There's links to the Black Beans. Um, there's Mango's master list of U.S. resources, which can provide you resources for LGBTQIA plus stuff, reproductive health, domestic violence, whatever you need. It's in there. Go check that out. Pinned at the top and going across the banner, as you can see, is the Small Human Expenses Fund. Why is that still there? Because I'm just trying to be able to hopefully get enough during the stream to survive the fucking weekend. Like, that's it. That's all. So, yeah. All that being said, let's get into it. Because, like, we're going to talk about YouTube prank people and their ability to be assholes, I guess is the best way to put it. There we go. Now I see it. Hi, Bill Portley. How are you this morning? Lovely to see you. Okay, so over in Virginia, there was a shooting in April. A man was shot while filming a prank video, which is, like, he deserved it, in my opinion, but we'll get into it. If my internet doesn't, like, okay, stop. Don't be fucky right now. Thank you. Hotel Wi-Fi, you guys. I'm doing my best. So, hey, low energy. So, a 21-year-old man who was wounded in a shooting in the Duels, I think is how you pronounce that, town center, was trying to make a prank video when he was shot, the victim's father told the local news network. The victim's father said his son was enlisting the public's help to make a video when someone got offended, pulled out a gun, and shot him. The victim is part of a group called the Classified Goons, and they have a sizable following on TikTok and YouTube. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office described the incident Sunday as an altercation between the victim and the suspect at the mall. Jeremy Cook said his son Tanner, who fancies himself a budding comedian, was trying to make a video to build up his fan base. He said Tanner approached the alleged shooter several times in the mall's food court, trying to get him to do some goofy things for the video right before he was shot. Now, the phrasing of all of this is super important. Like, the way that his dad is describing it is, oh, it's no big deal. It's just a prank, guys. It's just a prank. Morning, nobody important. And low energy, I am stressed out of my gourd. I'm always stressed, though. I don't sleep. So, Tanner remained. This article is from April, of course. Tanner was in the hospital and had several surgeries after a bullet pierced his stomach and his liver. The suspect, identified as 31-year-old Alan Coley of Leesburg, was found in the food court sitting on the floor next to his gun and was taken into custody. The victim's father said if the shooter was upset or offended, there were other ways of handling the matter. Okay, you get offended, don't watch the show, Jeremy Cook said. Move on, turn, go away, whatever. But you don't have to because you're offended. You want to go beat somebody up or go run them over with your car or shoot them with your gun. He also told us that he forgives the alleged shooter and he was praying for him. Colley is facing charges of aggravated malicious wounding, use of a firearm, and discharging a firearm in a building. He believed that his son would make a full recovery. Now, Hey, Red Royals. Sleep. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Jakai. Hey, Hola Fola. So, now, that's the initial article that was written about the incident. And it makes it sound like it was some sort of innocent prank video. I have never seen the Classified Goons channel. That's not some, like, YouTube prank channels don't interest me like that because none of them seem to have good pranks. It's always something that, like, pisses people off, well, to the point of fucking shooting someone, as we see in this article. So, May 4th, there was an initial hearing on the matter, and Tanner Cook had to testify about the video that he was making. Tanner Cook's prank videos were known to security guards at the mall in Northern Virginia, where Cook sometimes found his unsuspecting targets. They know him. And the content creator was known to law enforcement. The sheriff's deputy who found Cook shot and bleeding outside the mall in April recognized him immediately. But Cook's pranks were unfamiliar, confusing, and frustrating to Alan Coley, the man charged with shooting him. Yeah. Cook, who has more than 50,000 subscribers. Now, in the grand scheme of things, 50,000 subscribers is not very much, like, at all. That's just... To his Classified Goons prank channel on YouTube, testified for the first time about the shooting inside of the mall, which prompted a massive police response and panic from callers reporting an active shooter. Cook, who's 21, acknowledged that he and a cohort approached Coley at the mall's food court while two others filmed the prank from a short distance away. Cook described the prank as playing, quote, funny words on a Google Translate app and watching Coley's face, like, his confused reaction. Like, they just wanted to be confused. On cross-examination, he acknowledged that he stuck his phone about 6 inches from his face, while the Translate app repeated the phrase, "Hey, dipshit, stop thinking about my sparkle," in English and Spanish. I don't know about you, but that would be highly fucking confusing. Coley backed away from the 6'5" Cook, who kept advancing towards him even as he said no and stop and pushed Cook's arm away. Then, Cook said when the two were separated by a small distance, Coley pulled out a handgun and shot him in the abdomen. I was kind of in shock, he testified at the preliminary hearing. I had to double check I was shot because I didn't feel anything at first. Now, holy crap, Lois is right there, Underhaven. If someone's backing away from you, saying no, saying stop, pushing your arm away, I would say you should probably fucking stop. Especially if you're 6'5" and probably tower over the other person. I don't know. That just seems like the logical thing to me, right? Cook fled the food court and eventually collapsed outside a cheesecake factory when he thought he'd reached safety. That's where sheriff's deputy found him and took him to the hospital. He said that the shooting ruptured his liver and left him scarred. Well, maybe you should have fucking listened. Oh, hey, who's your buddy? Deputies found Coley in the food court, where he surrendered peacefully. The charges against him included aggravated malicious wounding and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. He was in jail as he awaited trial. His lawyer argued that his actions were reasonable under the circumstances. Cook is, quote, making money by causing fear, end quote, in his targets. We know these pranks are designed to generate confusion and frustration, and they do just that. Which, yes, that would be confusing and frustrating for me too. Extremely confusing and frustrating. Prosecutor Eden Holmes said there was nothing reasonable about Coley's reaction to the prank. They were holding cell phones, not weapons, she said of Cook and his associates. Cook said he's been posting pranks online for about a year. He said he was trying to avoid mall security while he filmed the prank on Coley because they had confronted him in the past. A survey of his YouTube channel finds a series of off-putting stunts like pretending to vomit on Uber drivers and following unsuspecting customers through department stores. See, those aren't pranks. That's not a good prank. He said his goal in posting the videos is, quote, to bring people who are watching some kind of relief, end quote, and that many of his viewers like when people get frustrated on camera. That is not something to be okay with. The judge at the hearing found probable cause to send the case to a grand jury for indictment. He acknowledged that the evidence shows Cook was, quote, perhaps acting in an obnoxious manner, end quote, but said that fact alone does not justify the use of deadly force. Now, that I can understand. Hey, Billy Boy Blue, how's it going? So, harassing people by like stalking them through a department store, towering over someone repeatedly, like putting your phone saying weird shit in their ear, and they're constantly telling you, no, stop, go away, quit, leave me alone. Like, maybe you should fucking listen. I don't know. It just, for me, it seems like he had a reasonable response because he was told to stop repeatedly. But we do have another update that is recent because the trial has started. Ta-da! A YouTube prankster who was shot by one of his targets told jurors Tuesday he had no inkling he had scared or angered the man who fired on him as the prank was recorded. Bro, he was telling you to stop and move and push you away, but I digress. Tanner Cook, whose Classified Goons channel on YouTube has more than 55,000 subscribers, testified nonchalantly about the shooting at the start of the trial for 31-year-old Alan Coley, who's charged with aggravated malicious wounding and 2 firearms counts. The April 2nd shooting at the food court in the mall it set off panic as shoppers fled what they feared to be a mass shooting. Luckily, it was not a mass shooting. It was just a 31-year-old that was like scared shooting an asshole. Jurors also saw video of the shooting recorded by Cook's associates. The two interacted for less than 30 seconds. Video shows Cook approaching Coley, a DoorDash driver, as he picked up an order. The 6'5" Cook looms over Coley while holding a cell phone about 6 inches from his face. The phone broadcasts the phrase, "Hey dipshit, quit thinking about my twinkle," multiple times through a Google Translate app. That would be so unsettling to me. If some dude that's like 7 inches taller than me has his phone 6 inches from my face and is doing that, on the video, Coley says stop 3 different times and tries to back away from Cook, who continues to advance. Coley tries to knock the phone away from his face before pulling out a gun and shooting Cook in the lower left chest. Well, he didn't listen, and he was scaring him. Like, Cook testified Tuesday that he tries to confuse the targets of his pranks for the amusement of his online audience. Elicit fear or anger, but acknowledged his targets often react that way. If that's how your targets react, and you decide, oh, well, we're going to keep doing this, even though this is like the primary way that they react, then you're just a piece of shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just one of those things. The logic is flawed there, Mr. Cook. Asked why he didn't stop the prank despite Coley's repeated requests, Cook said he almost did, but not because he sensed fear or anger from Coley. He said Coley simply wasn't exhibiting the type of reaction that he was looking for. Maybe if someone tells you to stop, you should stop. There was no reaction, Cook said. In opening statements, prosecutors urged jurors to set aside the off-putting nature of Cook's pranks. It was stupid, it was silly, and you may even think it was offensive, prosecutor Pamela Jones said. But that's all it was, a cell phone in the ear that got Tanner shot. Defense attorney Tabitha Blake said her client didn't have the benefit of knowing he was a prank victim when he was confronted with Cook's confusing behavior. Aw, thanks, Billy Boy Blue. I greatly appreciate you. Sweet. She said the prosecution's account of the incident, quote, diminishes how unsettling they were to Mr. Alan Coley at the time they occurred. In the video before the encounter with Coley, Cook and his friends can be heard workshopping the phrase they wanted to play on the phone. One of the friends urged that it be short, weird, and awkward, which it was. That is incredibly awkward. Hey, dipshit, stop thinking about my twinkle. Yeah, Cook's classified goons channel is replete with repellent stunts, like pretending to vomit on Uber drivers and following unsuspecting customers through department stores. At a preliminary hearing, sheriff's deputies testified that they were well aware of Cook and have received calls from previous stunts. Cook acknowledged during cross-examination that mall security had tossed him out the day prior to the shooting as he tried to record pranks and that he was trying to avoid security the day he targeted Coley. Maybe don't go back to where you're kicked out of. That's an option. Jury selection took an entire day Monday, largely because of publicity the case received in the area. At least one juror said during the selection process that she herself had been a victim of one of Cook's videos. Cook said he continues to make the videos and earns $2,000 or $3,000 a month. His subscriber base increased from 39,000 before the shooting to 55,000 after. Jesus. Don't be fooled, folks. Mango is not a fresh fruit. This morning I am not. This morning I am agri-fretted. Yes, I said agri-fretted. But, like, I'm trying to figure out exactly how this entire thing is going to go because, first of all, it's going to set a precedent for YouTube prank channels like that. Because there's a ton of them. There's a shit ton of them. And they're all just as bad as the others. But it shouldn't take someone not listening and getting shot for people to realize, oh, maybe doing this type of thing isn't okay. And the fact that his dad was defending him so vehemently just also bothers me because, like, why? Only canned mangoes this morning? Yes. I'm very much a canned mango this morning. I'm tired. I'm frustrated. These YouTube prank channels piss me right the fuck off. This is why I could never, like, be a lawyer because I don't have the temperament. Because I, too, would be like, bro, you are minimizing the type of fear that your 6'5" client put into my shorter client by, like, not stopping when asked to stop and playing weird shit in his ear. Like, no. That shouldn't have been a thing that was allowed to happen. Like, you shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. Hey, Underhaven. How's it going? So, that's what's going on with that. And it's laws need to catch up with the internet so fucking bad. Hey, Miss Pickles, how's it going? It's nice to see you. But, like, the laws absolutely need to catch up to where we're at. Because without it, we are going to see more instances like this. We are going to see more fucked up things happening to people that are trying to, quote, prank other people. And it honestly kind of feels like, you know, his dad encouraging him is like really fucking shitty, you know? Not cool, guys. Not cool. So far, we're seeing an increase in the laws catching up with the internet when it comes to things like doxing and online harassment. Oh, almost every state has laws that expressly criminalize electronic forms of harassment. The only states that don't are Maine, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Mexico, and Wyoming. So, also, if he has done it to that female juror, then what kind of crap is he doing to unsuspecting women? No matter what, that phrase is gross and not okay. Yes. At 6'2", I understand my size causes a little intimidation with a lot of people. I make sure I try to be as calm and friendly when I speak with people so I don't exacerbate that. Yeah. Because, like, especially if you're a really tall dude, like, there's going to be so many people that are just intimidated by that and unsure of like what your intentions are just because like you're a bigger dude than them, you know? And hi, can I have my shoe? Thank you so much. Sorry about that. You had my shoe. Uh, that encouragement reminds me of the Pauls. Logan and Jake Paul got their start in a similar way. Well, so isn't Logan the older one? I think it's Logan. Who's the older one? Older Paul brother. Logan Paul. So Logan Paul, his start came from doing like backflips and random stunts on like his college campus and shit. I remember that. And then when Jake Paul started up with his YouTube stuff, that's when the pranking stuff started. Yeah, they're interchangeable. Well, one fights for the WWE, one fights retired boxers because he can't beat anyone else. So, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, Rev thinks that he's a Paul brother. Rev is fairly certain that he's a Paul brother. Years ago, I would have called BS on my big frame causing intimidation, but I learned people are afraid to approach my big ass when I work the streets during the Obama campaign. Yeah. That's one of those things that like it's not your fault. It's the fault of other people like that, you know? My fiance is 6'7" and he knows that his size can sometimes scare people. He tries to put people at ease as much as possible. Doesn't always work, but it's all he can do. Yeah. One of my brothers is 6'6", 6'7". My other brother is 6'4", 6'5". Did you miss that? Underhaven, did you miss Rev thinking that he was a Paul brother? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, we're pretty much like we got through that because I really wanted to talk about that this morning because it does set a very good precedent for what is to come in terms of stuff like that. So like I'm so excited to see where we go from there. Um, well, human, if you could don't, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Lurches in the chat unite. That's a random Jason claim going back a few years. Yes. Yes, it is. But you know what? Sometimes like the old stuff is just absolute gems. Absolute fucking gems. Hold on. I know it's not in my Shanny playlist anymore. Which by the way, I do need to get back to doing Shannyology. We still have quite a ways to go. But here, let me find that. I'll pull it. We'll watch it. We can break down him thinking that he's a fucking. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Let me pull this. Because this shit was so fucking funny. Because not only did he think he was a Paul brother, and like he said straight out, like, I'm a Paul brother, but he also then did a stream about how he was so very disappointed in Jake Paul because of his wife. Yeah. Quit that. Do 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 do. Might just my thing might participate enough for me to be able to like pull it over. Rev, the forgotten Paul brother, like Stephen, the forgotten Paul. All my family is tall apart from my older sister. I'm just under 6 feet, and my brothers are all 6'2" to 6'4". We are all giants. Actually, same. So I'm 5'10". Brothers are super tall. My sister's 5'7". Let's see. Will it go? No? Okay. So, yeah. We'll see if it'll let me, like, do this. Do. Bam. It's a Revelation News. He was so much younger then. He had hope. And money. You freaking talls have it easy. You're going to call us talls? Talls. Okay, so before we get started on our next section, which apparently is all about Rev, it's a day. I have that pinned comment. I have the thing scrolling across the bottom. If y'all could, please help. Like, I would like to be able to not stream this weekend and have to raise money for groceries. Like, our situation will be settled on the 6th when I get my next paycheck, which will be absolutely fucking fantastic. Super excited about that. But as of right now, like, there's all I can really do is ask for help. You know what I mean? So that's it. Just hit the links, whatever. Let's do some Revelation news. I'm the shortest in my family, and I'm 5'6". Oh my god, hold up. I'm 5'10". See, I wish I were short. It's very hard finding dudes that appreciate the tall women. Anywho.
News, I have something to tell everybody. This is my coming out party. And no, I don't mean I'm a homosexual. There's somebody that you know that I think most people know by now.
Honestly, I kind of wish it were him coming out as a homosexual. Like, honestly, like, that'd be fucking fantastic. Oh, depends on the size of the heels there, Billy Boy Blue. Tallest I am in heels that, like, I own a pair of wedges that make me 6'6". Oh yeah, my small human is getting there real quick. He's getting there real quick. He's 5 foot. So
because he has 19 million subs. His name is Jake Paul. I'm Jake Paul's real brother.
how do you think that you're Jake Paul's real brother? Oh no, you're fine, Hoosier buddy. You're absolutely fine. But where is the logic in you being Jake Paul's real brother? Who is his fake brother? Is Logan Paul not real?
You know that guy that's named Logan Paul that's going around YouTube saying that he's Jake Paul's brother? That's actually a lie. He's not related to Jake Paul at all. He's some impersonator.
He's an impersonator? Wow. Huh.
Now you might say, Jay, that's pretty crazy. Like,
that is crazy.
How could it be that Jake Paul, that Logan Paul isn't Jake Paul's brother? Because he looks like him a lot. I'll tell you what it is. It's facial surgery.
He had facial surgery just to look like his brother. I mean, a random person that's younger than him? Oh my God. Who does that?
Logan Paul had massive facial surgery. I want to say, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was quite a few years ago. He had major facial surgery to look like Jake Paul, Logan. And actually, Jake Paul had a little bit of work done on himself to complement Logan Paul's surgery. So, see, they got you coming and going.
What? Huh? Let me. What was that now, Rev? Oh, thank you, Hola Fola. You're so sweet. Oh my God. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay. And yes, he did actually us. Okay, let's.
Actually, Jake Paul had a little bit of work done on himself to complement Logan Paul's surgery. So, see, they got you coming and going. Do you understand?
I don't understand, Rev. I don't understand at all. I have no clue what you're on about. So he had surgery to match the surgery of Logan Paul, but Logan Paul had surgery to look like Jake Paul. So what? He's probably a C cup. At least at this time in his life he was. But that just okay. So Rev Logic says Logan Paul got surgery to look like Jake Paul. And Jake Paul got some work done to complement the surgeries that Logan had done. Okay, Rev. Yep. Yes. That's Rev Rev. That's Rev Rev when he was not who he is now. It's amazing, isn't it? It's astounding what having Shani in your life can do to you.
They got you completely coming and going. You can't tell who's who because of that situation.
Oh.
They both had facial surgery.
Okay.
I look more like Jake when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
No.
He's messed up and mangled his features so that he could match uh Logan.
What? Wait a minute.
It's fuck.
But you just said that Logan got surgery to match Jake. Also, you're an only child.
Up, isn't it? I wanna talk to my brother directly, Jake Paul, because he's so popular now. He's like impossible to get a hold of, and it's like your family, dude. You're ignoring your
Silly boy
brother,
Blue, don't encourage him.
literally, and 2 times brother, because I'm a Christian too. So I'm a brother in Christ, and I'm a biological brother. I'm not lying.
When would you be a biological brother to Jake Paul? Like, legitimate question. It all makes sense. Shani isn't physically abusing Rev. She's trying to give him cheap facial adjustments. Hoosier. God damn it. She just wants him to look more like Jake Paul. That's all. That's it.
If you think that that guy's real name is Jake Paul, you're crazy. That's a Hollywood.
But you just said that his name was Jake Paul. You said his name was Jake Paul repeatedly. You called him Jake Paul. I'm still confused, Rev. Also, come on, little thing. Like, come on. Come on. There we go. All right. So,
Hollywood name. It's Everyday Bro with that Disney Channel flow. It's not his real name. He changed his name.
Everyday Bro with the Disney Channel flow. That was lame as shit, Rev. If you think that your real name is Ebenezer Beezer, then you're insane. Yeah, just a bit. A bit. Although Ebenezer Beezer is still like the greatest name ever, aside from Lusty McButt. This guy isn't related to Jake Paul. He's related to the thing chained in the basement. Joke Paul. God damn it. Theon, get out.
To be Hollywood. And now he's hooked up with Tana Mojo, Tana Paul.
Tana Mojo?
He's hooked up with her. She's a bad influence. So I'm crying out to my brother. I want everybody that knows Jake Paul to spread this video on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere. And tell him that his brother, Jason William Egroff, who has a YouTube channel called Revelation News, is looking for him. I just got my necklace. I'm Team 10. I've always been Team 10. I drive a fucking Tahoe. Are you kidding me?
I drive a fucking Tahoe. Are you kidding me? It's good to know. No, this is not. So, this happened prior to that, if I remember correctly, because so November 2019 was the hit and run incident, and where Rev punched the cop with his wrist. By the way, keep an eye out. There may be something coming about that real fucking soon. Can I have my shoe, please? Where'd you find that other shoe? Stop it. Sorry about that. So that happened November 2019. They got evicted from apartment number 2 because, hey, there's actually 3 apartments in Colorado. And then February 2020 is when the driving high to pick up the kid happened. Yeah. Which you would think after he hit and run a vehicle with a child in it in the school parking lot, she wouldn't let him go pick him up from school anymore. But no. It was a whole thing. Also, Anna Haven, you really need to leave the Photoshop alone. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold on. Open. God fucking damn it. Hold on, you guys. Here. Everyone deserves to see this. This is what Anna does. Actually, they were not married. It was publicity stunt. Is that when he got sick? Yes. The driving to go pick up the kid while super high, he got sick in the school parking lot. That's the one. I encourage you to stop, but still, this is fucking beautiful. Okay, so switching back over. Let's continue.
Team 10. I do the Team 10 shit all day. It's every day, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Oh my God, internet. Work with me here, please. Appreciate you. Love you.
You can't be Team 10 without a dedication to doing it 24/7. But you sort of have to balance if you're a spirit.
Okay, all of y'all are going to kill me with the dad jokes. Are Jake and Logan the only Paul brothers? What about the third one, RuPaul? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I have to say, Ron Paul is the worst Paul brother, and it's no contest. What about Paul's ego? The uncle of the Paul. God damn it, y'all. Look here, listen. Damn it. Good morning, Arxinium.
Spiritual person. If you're a Christian, especially, you have to balance. You have to do a balance with things because the world is crazy. So that's my coming out video.
Later,
I am related to Jake Paul. I'm his brother. I am Jake Paul's brother, and I am Team 10. There's my awesome brother there. He's a homeless man,
it's
I believe,
appalling.
that stays on the side of the road and tries to get some money because he's in rough shape.
It's appalling. God damn it, Anna. Y'all are killing me. I don't know why you didn't think of that one. This always happens. And if my internet could stop, I don't know if y'all knew this, but we're living in a hotel at the moment. So this is a thing. My internet's shitty.
He needs money, folks. I give him money every time I have. I can't keep cash in my wallet, folks, because there's so many homeless people here, and every time I see one, I just give all my money away. Isn't that crazy?
Sounds like a you problem.
If I have cash, I give my cash away. Because when you have cards, you can't give no.
Sweet Life of Mango and Tiny Human. I don't know. The security camera right outside my door is not attached to anything. It's just hanging there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, speaking of that, like, if y'all would like to help while we're in this, like, really fucking shitty situation, just hit the pin comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Send help, please. This is definitely an entertaining way to finish my work day. Hell yeah. After I'm done with this, I also have to work. Hooray. And if my internet could catch back up to me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. There you go.
But nothing if you have cards. It's crazy. So I didn't get any invite to the fucking wedding. Wedding. My brother needs to answer me. I got a phone number. It's on my channel actually. I said it. I want
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
a call from my fucking brother. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's like you've disowned your entire family when you met Tana Mojo.
Tana Mojo.
And you've been losing your shit ever since. She's crazy, man. You married a crazy girl. Tana Paul is playing fucking dress up on her channel with her ass hanging out. Like, I get wanting to look attractive and stuff. That's cool. I got no problem with you looking attractive, but like, wow. Like, Jake, you're supposed to be a Christian, man.
Hey, Hooves. Nice to see you. Yeah, of course. Like, he has every right to speak on everyone else's relationships, especially at this time, you know? Because him and his wife in Christ or something. You hit the shit lottery. Yeah, I did.
And you're having your wife look like a harlot, you know?
His wife is a harlot. Also, this does give you a great idea of like when this video happened, because I know that Fat Courtney Love, who channel this is on, Fat Courtney Love said date to be determined. This was before the OnlyFans.
And nearly encouraging it. That's kind of rough, dude. You gotta take a look in the mirror and start understanding that there's consequences to that type of shit, brother. Literally, brother, in two ways. You're my brother. So that's my coming out video. I am Jake Paul's fucking brother. And it's time that I get acknowledged. I'm not looking for your money or anything. I would like a shout out.
God damn it,
because I'm a
Artinian.
Christian and it's every day, bro. I'm with you. If you're a Christian every day. That's a lot of what that song has to do with too. It's his video saying, listen, if you don't like me as a Christian, that's your problem. I'm a Christian. I am Hollywood all the way, but at the same time, I take care of people.
Oh, of course.
I love my brother, but I feel abandoned. So, Jake, it's time to start coming home to your fucking family and actually acknowledging us. We've been worried.
Here's my question. How did Jake end up away from the family? Who's your buddy? Or not who's your buddy? Fucking Hooves on the board. I sent a Cash App. Thank you, Hooves. For it's Monday is Diarrhea Awareness Week through Friday. Thank you. for that. That's amazing. I hate you so much sometimes. Why do only the most non-Christian people say as a Christian? Because they think that it absolves them of any harm that they may do. I still think Shani will eventually kill and eat Rev Paul. And that is when his brothers will finally recognize him. Yes, yes. Poor Rev Paul, who was an only child. Poor Rev Paul. That was supposed to say runs through Friday. Ah, got you.
We've been very worried, actually, because Tana's crazy, you know. This is Jason William Megroff, Jake Paul's brother. Out.
Okay, so I still would like to know how he ended up separated from Jake Paul. I want to know how Logan Paul got facial surgery to look like Jake Paul, and Jake Paul got other surgery to look more like Logan Paul and his surgery, and then Jake Paul got even more surgery to look like Logan Paul. Like, where does it end, Rev? Where does it end? Hey, don't you mess with that. Oh, morning, Rev. Morning, Bill Hicks. Hold on just 1 second. Sorry about that. For those of you that don't know, we're living in a hotel right now. Well, trying to find a house, and a whole bunch of other shit has happened. Hit the link. Spin at the top. You can read the entire thing, the whole situation. I'm very forthcoming about everything. So, he did a follow-up video to that video where he claimed that he was his brother. Look, it's Gavin Kit Kats. He's a boy. Not a racist. Watermelon's a racist. Gavin Kit Kat's not a racist. But he has toe beans and he likes to live in the bathtub. I'm not saying it's aliens, but aliens. Yes. Logical. Absolutely logical. I know it's further down here. Probably should have kept it in one of my playlists. But I have too many playlists as it is. Here it is. You got some splaining to do, bro. Oh, by the way, go give Fat Courtney love. All of the love. Because she has all of the stuff and the themes when it comes to this. That is as logical as... You know what? Hush. We're not doing that today. Not today. Not on this show. That's for Widow's show. This man looks very serious. Am I back? Am I good? Come on. Hotel Wi-Fi. Gotta love hotel Wi-Fi. So. Oh, you may not make it to Widow's show tonight? Oh. Darth Amazing. Yes, that's exactly who he is. Look at how grumpy he is.
You know, severe videos always start with a cigarette, a fresh one. You don't catch me in mid-cigarette when it's a serious video. It's a new one because this stuff makes me chain smoke. So not only is my brother ignoring me, okay, he's ignoring my family, me, and he's making me die quicker because I'm chain smoking because of him.
Oh no. He's chain smoking because of a man he's not related to. Whatever will we do?
You know, I,
What's going on there, Riv? What you so upset about?
you're
Hold on. You good there, internet? You good? Oh my god, my Wi-Fi is worse than Shani and Rev's. Whatever will we do? Point and laugh? Yes, we will point and laugh. You know what? Let me. My banner might also be. Ah, there it goes. Give it a second. Giving my internet time to catch up to me, apparently. I can't plug it in or move closer to the router there, StreamYard. That is impossible. Oh, yes, my internet is far cry better than Sabella's. While I wait for my internet to catch up with me. If y'all leave because my internet connection is shit, I completely understand. There we go. So, let's see if it'll work now.
And I see this video from Tana come out, and you're just being the biggest sack of shit. You can't even consider yourself a husband. And I mean, basically, she just comes right out and says it's all fake anyway. So I just want to know what you're doing, dude. I don't even know you anymore. Like, you're the person I knew as a brother years ago is long dead.
When did you know him as a brother, Rev? Did you meet him? Did you hold hands with him? Did you play at the playground with him? When did you meet him?
6 feet under. Might as well be in the plot with grandma and grandpa. You know what I mean, bro? You know what I'm talking about. But you're so cool these days. If they died again, you wouldn't show up to the funeral. You know what I mean? That's the type of person you are now.
Uh-huh.
But you got to do a video, man, and explain your behavior. Because our family, I mean, dude, for real, our family at this point, it's like disowning type shit. Like, your last name isn't Paul, which is a fake name, but I won't go there. Our name is your name now because you're the big boy on the block, right? So you're the one, you've taken the name. We've become Pauls. That's not our name, but you made us that.
Do you think that his last name isn't legally Paul? Do you think that his last name is Egroff? Is like, I can promise your mom did not birth him. I don't like this. Change the channel. Hi, Milky.
With your stupid YouTube shit. YouTube destroys lives. And I
YouTube destroys lives, y'all. You heard it. Straight from the fucking Rev's mouth. Destroys lives. Paul's Egroff. Oh my god. It does. Look at all you fucking people. You know what, Milky? My life is not destroyed because of YouTube. My life is destroyed because of my own terrible fucking decisions. offline. That's a worse. This is a worse retcon than trying to bring Boba Fett back to life. Me blaming myself for my own actions is an excuse. Look, man, I take full responsibility for the fact that I am currently living out of a hotel room. Shit happens. Such is life. Let's move on, shall we?
Looking at your wife on camera and she's just laying in a bed like she's about to die. And meanwhile, you're just loving on and just being scandalous with other women. And her father almost dies. You're nowhere to be seen. Her grandmother dies. You're nowhere to be seen. You're out making stupid music videos with girls that you...
This is a fair point there, Hooves. You may be living out of a hotel room, but you're not fat and disgusting, and you still have your kid. That's true. That is very true. And if you would like to help us while we're living in this hotel room, check the pinned comment. Thanks, guys.
You think are hot. And I don't know, like through the grapevine, exes too. Women that you're supposed to have, you know, put your seed in or whatever the hell you do. I don't know if you're like a Mormon and like you fuck women and then you pray they get pregnant because it'll be another seed upon the earth. Yeah, that doesn't work unless you're a Mormon.
You cannot, you can't ejaculate in a woman and pray that she gets pregnant unless you're Mormon, you guys. That is the only way. You have to be Mormon. So all you people that have given birth to babies and had another seed upon the earth, it only worked because you're Mormon. We are all Mormons now. What the fuck does that even mean, Jason?
And because you would have all those wives under the same roof because that's what they're into. They actually take care of their wives. They don't just put seed in them and then send them out on the street. That isn't the way the Mormons do it, Jake. If you're aspiring to be a Mormon in California, like a big shot, Mormon husbands actually take care of their wives. Now, there are the sick ones that do terrible things to their wives, but I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the majority.
Thank you, hooves on the board, hooves on the ground, hooves on the pasture. Was going to tell a poop joke, but it was too corny. Yeah. Oh my God.
Of Mormon men. They do take care of their wives. So you're just like, I don't know. You're playing a boys' game out in California for men. It's a men's game. You're a boy. You understand? You're not mature enough to pull this off, and because you're gonna crumble. If Tana says I'm done with you for good, you're just gonna crumble like a little sack.
I mean, they've been done for good for a while now. Like, it was an entire publicity stunt. I mean, we can't. There's nothing that we can do about that. You can't pray away the gay just like you can't pray to make a baby. Yep. I mean, some people do, and if that's what they believe, if that brings them confidence and hope and whatever, then I'll leave it be. Whatever makes them happy, as long as they're not hurting other people. This weirdo's logic always makes my head hurt and makes me want a stiff drink. Yes, same. Absolutely same. What normal dude says put seed in them when talking about sex? None. None normal dudes. None normal dudes. Hey, Two Guns. How are you? Aw. Hey. Look here, widows. I already told Hooves to not bring that into my chat. Don't you do it. That's for your show later.
Shit, you are now. Yeah, I'll talk to you that way. Because you've earned that title. The way that you've treated all the women in your life, you're the worst excuse for a relative of us that's ever lived, man. You know, you're a terrible excuse for our real name, which is my name. You can find it anywhere, and it's mostly me because there's only two.
Huh.
Well, I have to change my name to Paul, and then people will really know who I am.
No,
But anyway, I'm not going to go there. That's that. You're just going to deny that until the day is long. So, it's not funny anymore, though. I could joke about this stuff, but it's not funny anymore. You're also an example to young people because a lot of young people watch your stuff because you can't put kids in your videos all the time. Did you mark that your material is for children, Jake? Because I think in under evaluation from a YouTube expert, they would say that your material is pretty much not for children.
What? He? You know, a lot of people watch YouTube there, Rev, and a lot of people, well, they don't give a shit about the classification system, and you can find some really wild stuff on YouTube as a whole. What you on about there, bud? Why are you figuring out who's watching Jake Paul's content? Why do you care?
You sort of tried to lead up to this point where they were going to put these rules into effect. Where you're going to have to mark for kids or not for kids, and you did a bunch of charity shit before all these changes came. But I think that you already knew that the changes were coming, and that's why you did all this charity stuff and stuff for kids, so that you could mark it's for kids. But it's not. Your channel's not for kids. I would say it's for mostly college kids that are idiots that just watch stupid shit. You know, that's mostly what your material is for. Drunken college kids. That's pretty much what it is. Well, you know, I always prayed financial blessing on you, brother. You know, this right here, dude. You see, this is a stack of hundreds. I got this right here, man. That's.
Look at all that play money. Isn't it beautiful? Look at all that fake money. Good morning, Gavin Kit Kats. He's a boy, not a racist, and shits in the bathtub. That's amazing. This is my legal summons to appear tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern at the Widow Sons channel. A soup and sandwich intervention has been ordered. You have been served. Thank you so much for serving me. I appreciate it. I love it. It's fake money. It's fake money. It's play money. They ordered it off the internet.
That's $100 bills, man. Usable at any toy store. But anyway, I used to pray for that. This right here, I used to pray for that you would get this. And you got plenty of that now. But it doesn't, that stuff doesn't give you character. You know that. You've treated Tana terribly. Here's the bottom line. And yeah, I was talking against Tana because she was acting like a hussy. But guess what? That's all she knows. That's who she is. She puts on slutty looking clothes, acting like a diva, and that's her life. That's what she knows. And that's what her fans expect from her. And don't you try and pull that shit on me where you say your audience expects you to be a playboy. That's not true at all. Most people follow you because they think that you're a philanthropic Christian trying to live in California, which is pretty interesting, actually. That's an interesting dichotomy. A Christian philanthropist living in California. Wow. That's tough. And that's worthy of somebody watching your material. What you're doing right now isn't worth, and it's not worthy of an audience.
No, I will not turn off the cussing censorship. There's a particular reason why I have it in place. It will stay on. Rev Paul sounds like something out of church, only he's such a toxic, hateful troll. I agree. He's such an insufferable pit stain. Yes. Yes. Thou shalt not be so judgy of other men's wives. Yes. That would be nice. You have no clue who he's talking about. Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul's his brother. And as you know, Logan Paul had surgery to look like Jake Paul because Logan Paul's not his actual brother. Logan Paul is an impersonator. And Jake Paul also had surgery to kind of match Logan Paul, but they're actually they're not brothers. Jake Paul is actually Jason's brother. He's actually supposed to be Jake Egroff, or Rev is supposed to be Rev Paul. I don't know. I'm confused. Was like an internet prank person, and now he boxes really bad and retired like MMA fighters and stuff. Because that's the only people he can beat are the retired ones. Logan Paul equals fake Paul. Yes. We got fake Paul, Jake Paul, and Rev Paul.
You're simply abusing women and putting it on the internet and then thinking that people are going to think it's cool, that you're treating a woman like a sack of shit. Are you like a MGTOW or something? And you're not telling anybody? Like you think women are basically trash and men need to go their own way? That's what MGTOW means. It's an abbreviation for men going their own way. Is that what you are? Because you act like it. You know, those intimate moments you get on camera are very cute and nice and stuff, and people replay them over and over again and say, look at the beautiful couple. What they don't know is that you got plots up in your head to go to some other disgusting chick that you barely know in a music video and fucking lick her entire body up and down in a music video. And then your wife is supposed to look at that and be okay with it. And just like, oh yeah, it's just a music video. And in your history with other women, I mean, what's her? I don't know her name, Shannon. Like a lot of these women, I don't know their names, but it's his other ex is in a video.
Alyssa.
Huh?
Alyssa
is her name. She's downstairs cooking your disgusting ass breakfast, and you're up there in the marriage bed or boyfriend girlfriend bed. And she hears that. And no, it's not you beating off. It's you slamming the shit out of another woman. I mean, there's no words to how disgusting that is. And she's making you breakfast. Why do you think she was doing that for you, Jake? It's to say, hi, wifey material. Could you marry me? Could you make me an honest woman and not just fuck me in your bed and act like I'm this sex toy? She's a glorified sex toy.
Oh.
That's
what women are to you.
Glorified
They're
sex
living,
toy?
breathing sex bots.
Glorified sex toy is how you're describing it. Excuse me, sir. Oh my god. He does have fit. Well, see, you have to remember one thing about Rev is that he used to have those sex torsos. He admitted to having gone through multiple torsos. Torsos. He should have just stuck with the torsos. You're a glorified sex toy. Milky.
Sex dolls. That's how you treat your women.
He did break his.
I'm here to tell you that this family will not tolerate that. You're out. You're disowned because you've gone too far. You've gone too far, and now you have your poor, beautiful wife on her bed, basically in such a deep depression that she can barely even move. That's what you did. You did that, and you're going to have to own that for the rest of your life. You understand? You're a disgusting excuse for my last name. Yep. Disgusting excuse. So you can take the Paul name because it's shit. Along with Logan. Logan, where the fuck are you, Logan? Yeah, I mean, unreal. I'm not my brother's keeper. Yeah, you are.
But you said that Logan isn't Jake's brother. You said in the last video that we watched that Logan had surgery to look like Jake, and Jake had some surgeries to match up with Logan's. Because logic or something. Yeah, that's the word. Logic. If Rev never met the Blob, would he and Cobes be in a heat for the worst drunk online? Yes. Yes, they would. Hilarious, they thought bigger YouTubers would listen to them. So much clout chasing. Yeah, there was a ton of clout chasing going on. Jason is always inconsistent. But this time with less nexing. Oh my god. Work with me. This is getting all sorts of confuckling. Yes. Clout goes good with cheese. What does that mean? What does clout goes good with cheese mean? I need extra cheese with my clout. Y'all are just ridiculous. Y'all are redonkulous. Redonkulous. Clout chase ever since he was in the vid that... Oh, yeah, Shane Dawson. It was the Shane Dawson video for the release of his and Jeffree Star's makeup palette, I do believe. Which, I mean, it was a shit palette, let's be real. Yeah, what's the confusion here, Mango? Have clout, will cheese. Everything goes good with cheese. Y'all...
When your brother's fucking up so bad, you should be like me on YouTube doing this every day. I only do this occasionally when I see things are really bad because it needs to be said, and there's nobody else to say it. Logan is sitting there with his dick in his hand. He's doing nothing to correct his brother in this activity. Nothing. So you're as bad as him. You're enabling it. So I mean, that's a sad end to a story that started very weirdly. Very weird. That there's no marriage certificate. You have that guy Armani or whatever the hell his name is, that big dude, act as the priest. And then it's like, yeah, you're married, and then somebody takes a drink and throws it at Jake and Tana. It's like, it was obviously weird. Like a scripted event to get money. And it worked. I mean, Jake Paul got, you asshole, you got tons of money, dude, didn't you? She got nothing. She got humiliated and treated like a piece of meat, which she then embraced, because that's, it's like, I think she should make a song like "I'm Trash and I Know It." And then that should be the name of the song. "I'm trash and I know it." And then she'll sing about how much of a piece of shit Jake is in it. She should do that. "I'm trash and I know it." And, I could hear that. Because she can rap like a fucking crazy woman, too. She's a good rapper.
Yeah, she is.
Trish is a good rapper. All these abused women in Hollywood or otherwise should all come together and make a collab album of diss tracks to their people that abuse them.
That would be the shit.
Right? Name the album "Men Suck." Because we do, in a lot of ways. Even the nice ones have flaws that are pretty terrible. All guys are not cool. Guys will hurt you. As long as the day is long, guys will hurt you. Especially if it touches their ego, You're pathetic, man. You really are. Yeah, I think in a lot of cases it's not exactly her being a fuck up. It's other people around her.
Why are you encouraging this delusion, Shani? Shamu? Can I call you Shamu? Why? When are they going to paint Shani the color of that mall she calls a pussy and call her a gray whale? Okay, that one was mean. That was mean, but it was fucking hilarious. I approve. Do not be jealous of others' success, Rev, my brother in Christ. Jealousy maketh not a good man. Agreed. They don't need a marriage certificate. Her son wrote their names in a Bible, so it's totally legit. Yep, it's super legit. It's super legit, y'all.
Being really disgusting. Yeah. And I don't know about her female friends. They might encourage her to act, drink and get really.
She's paid to go to clubs.
Well, there you go. I mean, yeah, that kind of lifestyle is.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Please do not do that.
So you're dealing with a fucked up situation start to end, but the man in the relationship is always the one that's supposed to, marriage proverbially is like a boat. And if you start taking water on a boat, what happens? You start sinking. So proverbially, they're in the marriage boat and all this crazy shit's happening. And where's Jake? He's not steering the boat. He's not bailing the boat out. He's actually taken a bucket, putting it into the sea, which proverbially is paparazzi, rumor mill, all that stuff that makes marriage hard for a Hollywood couple. And he's taking the water in and dumping it in the boat. That's what Jake's doing.
And here Tiana's drowning.
And she's drowning, yeah. She's in the bed quarters, depressed with water up to here, drowning. And Jake is on the fucking deck drinking and partying. Ah, the boat's sinking, yeah. Where's the bucket? I got to get more water to put in the boat.
That is a great question there, Broccoli Monster. What? Yeah, that is also how we feel. What? Yes, Rev does have a dinghy. Marriage historically is a contract between two parties. Where's the contract, Rev? We need to see the contract. Satan demands it. Satan does demand it. Satan requires it. Satan would also really, really appreciate if y'all hit these links up here, because well, I'm kind of in a pickle. And part of that pickle is it's gonna cost us $260 out of pocket to stay here this weekend, which kind of fucking sucks because I can't switch places because I don't have a valid ID right now because it expired and I'm waiting on my new one to get here. So if y'all would like to help, hit the links. Okay, go.
That's what you're doing. That's sad. And you call yourself a Christian. You're out of the family. It's over.
It's over. It's over. More excuse. It's not an excuse. Like literally, my ID expired on September 10th. Oh no, you're good. Nobody important. I want people to take care of themselves first. I'm sure that I could like figure something out, but like, I hear you, bud. Yeah, giggle. Oh, because I cannot switch to a different hotel without one, and it is going to cost $260 to stay here this weekend, which really fucking sucks. But it's also homecoming weekend, so like everywhere's like pretty much full up. Like it's shit. Thank you, Hoosier. I hear being a hooker is lucrative. Yes, being a hooker is lucrative. It very much is. Dilly dally. I mean, like I've got food covered. Like we're gonna be able to eat. That's no problem. It's just like keeping the roof over our head this weekend. I also need an ID to be able to like sign the fucking contract to be able to purchase a house with the help of corporate, and that's going to be a whole other thing. How can you be a hooker there, Milky? How can you be a hooker? I hear you, bud. Excuse you. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my. Anywho. So, let's browse through more old Rev while I provide content. I try to be a hooker, but I ended up owing money for some reason. Yes. Walk the streets at night, wear something revealing your tight, and you're halfway there. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's mom life. Gotta love it. Let's see. Ooh. there's a whole bunch of like old Rev that's come out. A bunch of it is actually old Rev from when there was the protective order in place. So, let's see. Do. What's this? This is from October 3rd, 2020. On the Wagon 5 in 4K. Owen Benjamin and Life is Good. What is going on with this, Riff?
Alright.
Or not.
Video.
What the fuck was that? I will let you know, Taylor Noir. I am. It's just. It's a tough predicament to be in at the moment, but I am doing my very best to not want to do the whole like not being alive thing. I mean, I am working very hard on that. You should cash in all your crypto. His intrusive thought did win. It very much did. Look at him go.
Video in 4K.
Oh, Lord.
Holy shit. Sorry, I cussed. Can't help it. It's a gorgeous day. It's 66 degrees out. It's supposed to be 76 degrees tomorrow. I'm going to Greenpeace to get some stuff because that's how we rock in Colorado, baby. You know what I mean? So come with me. We're going to have a talk in 4K. Holy shit.
The only time that you should ever film in 4K, Rev, is when you're in the car. Because the house was disgusting. Have you tried OnlyFans? You know, Billy would buy it. You have to have a valid ID to make an OnlyFans. Trust me, I tried.
I got an iPhone 11 and I'm shooting I'm shooting in 4K video, 60 frames a second, dude. This is like this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. What? That takes a screenshot, I guess. That white button, if you have an iPhone, it takes a screenshot. So there you go. So how the fuck is everybody doing, man?
You tell us, Rev.
I'm as happy as a fucking pig in shit.
Really?
Because you know what? Like my life has changed so dramatically. Like from when I was in Pennsylvania, it's crazy. Like I'm so happy that it scares me, you know? It really does. Come on, go ahead. Fuck. People don't want to go. So I have to say that Colorado is like the coolest state in the union. The weather's incredible. Pot is legal. Mr. President, from a supporter from the very earliest of days, I have to ask you, this is going to be an On the Wagon. I think it's On the Wagon number 5. I think it's number 5 for a certain YouTuber that said you shouldn't bring back On the Wagon, except he called it Off the Wagon. And if I was off the wagon, that would be bad, folks. So I want to give a shout out to Owen Benjamin, who has a crush on my wife. And I want to say to him that you are awesome, bro. I was watching your live stream.
Who in their right mind would have a crush on Shani? Keywords there are in their right mind, because we know that Jason is not in his. Who Who? You have a crush on her? You think the world of her? Of course you do. Back off. No, two guns, stop it. In Soviet Russia, Shannon Grushu. No. Oh, yes. And on top of the link that Holafola posted, because Holafola is absolutely amazing. If y'all don't know anything about her, she is like mod extraordinaire. Hey there, Raisin. Here is the PayPal pool link. We are 200 away from me being able to go ahead and pay today, and I will keep a roof over my head this weekend. Woot woot. So let's do that. There's PayPal pool. There's also the what Holofoot. There it goes. See, look. There it is. So yes, that's what we're doing. Let's continue on.
You did today. And it was at you're still on. It's 12 p.m. It's noon. And I watched you, dude. You are awake. He even thinks Ben Shapiro is a freaking agent, which I agree with. He was supposed to come on our show, Revelation News Radio, back when I was doing it with Phil Kirshner, the 9/11 first responder. And he's like, I'm going to watch the Super Bowl tonight. He's a total asshole. Arrogant asshole. Ben Shapiro. So it's insane, folks. Do you know what I mean? It's really insane.
Is it insane?
I have to go get cigarettes. So I would like you to give me a moment. Oh my God. Wow. It's crowded here. All right. I'll pull in here. Give me a second, folks. Very crowded. Oh shit. I'm close to that pole. Okay. I'm driving a Tahoe now, folks. So, wow.
He loves to brag about that Tahoe. That Tahoe is his favorite thing. That is his baby. That is his baby. Ben Shapiro is an arrogant asshole. Like, absolutely. Absolutely.
I have to go get cigarettes. I'll be right back. You just stay here and keep my shit safe. Do you understand, folks? I'll be right back.
Man, this is riveting content. Also, like, okay, can we take a moment to talk about like just how awful? Because I see the Harley Quinn back there. Like, Harley Quinn's a great character and all, but people fetishizing the relationship between Joker and Harley Quinn is fucking weird and gross. Because it's very much an abusive relationship, and why would you why would you want an abusive relationship? I don't understand. Oh Lord. Don't start what shit? I'm serious. Like, it's one of those things. Harley and Ivy are loving and supportive. Wouldn't that relationship be a trauma bond, or am I wrong? So, okay, like, yes and no. So, like, it technically, oh my goodness, could you don't shout at me, please? Look, man, I'm trying to keep a roof over our head this weekend. You quit. Yeah, no, I know. So, continuing. So a trauma bond is when a person forms a deep emotional attachment with someone that causes them harm. It develops in a repeated cycle of abuse, and like there's the abuse and then the positive reinforcement. So like yes, it is a trauma bond in a way because like he abused her and then like, oh, you're doing so good. Oh my god, I love you so much. Ah. You know what I mean? So yes. Yeah. I fucking hate seeing those memes. Those memes are the worst. Because some people like toxic dick, Mango. Okay. Well, yeah, I did too. And then you want to know what happened? I got my face broken. I don't abuse you, Milky. I just simply play the chunky sound effect whenever I pop into your chat. I all right. Now, see, I haven't watched the Harley Quinn show. I was more so referring to Harley Quinn and Joker. Like, I need to watch Harley Quinn the show. In my 20s, I loved what I thought was exciting and loyalty. It was toxic and shitty and very emotional chaos, but it gives the brain something to hyper focus on. Yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, but at the same time, don't with abusive people. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Okay, let's continue on. Riveting, riveting. Why did he leave it running? Why didn't he just like? How long is he gone for? How long were you gone? There we go. There he is.
So Shanny, see, Shanny has her
Yes.
shambles. Shanny
No,
has
it was
a
not
shambles.
paused.
I have an on the wagon. We've had these are like our vlog videos, you know. I think they're cool. I do enjoy vlog videos. A lot of people
You're not wrong.
they don't like vlog videos for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna pull this. My steering wheel. It's like driving a bus, dude. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it up all the way because it's like driving a bus. You know, thing is huge. So Shanny's got her shambles, and I got my on the wagons. So, fuck. So I'm happy with that. You know, I like the shambles and what? Oh, Oh. I got a truck that wants to come in here. What are you doing, dude? Oh, okay. He was pointing to her. Okay. So on the wagons are my vlog videos, and I like them. You know, it's fun. What was I gonna say? So yeah, Owen Benjamin is the shit. He's got a crush on my wife, so that's that. What are you gonna do with that?
Aha! There it goes. And it's being fucking again. Janky hotel Wi-Fi. Ah! Don't worry. You don't need to cry for me. I am doing my best. I'm just trying to survive until the 6th when I get paid again. I am doing this. I am working. I am taking care of small human. We're super momming over here, and I do not sleep. I just want to sleep. That's how much to ask. I just want to sleep.
And I'm happy, and I'm not drinking. It's confirmed in 100% that I don't need fucking alcohol to be happy. I don't need marijuana to be happy. The only things I can't be without are cigarettes and tobacco. I need those two things. I do. And I admit it. You know, I'm not going to try and bullshit anybody. I need tobacco and coffee. There's no doubt about that. I need those things. You understand, folks? I do. I'm going to put myself up in this chair like fucking God. This Tahoe's nice. We got a 2007 Tahoe. And man, is it nice. I'm going to put my seat like this. I'm like a truck driver, you know? Whoa, that goes forward and up. You see this shit? No, I don't know. You know what? I like that feeling because it feels like, you know, I'm not too relaxed behind the wheel. You never want to be too relaxed behind the wheel of a truck, right?
Why not? Shouldn't you be like comfortable and relaxed while you're driving? What is this sleep thing you mentioned? I am not familiar. You know, I've been wondering for a while. I've really, really been wondering, but I'm hoping that if I work really hard, stream really hard, then like I can pay the fucking room, and then I can like maybe not be so stressed that I'm able to sleep tonight. That'd be fantastic. I would love that. That Tahoe is fucking nice. I mean, yeah, the Tahoe was a nice vehicle. I don't need Mary Jane, but it sure does keep the people around me alive and me out of prison. Yep. And that's what matters the most. Isn't that the SUV Shani lifted? Oh, I mean, yeah. You find out? Can you let me know? Yes. If I manage to get sleep, I will absolutely let you know. Speaking of hard, I'm gonna sit. No, you're not. Don't do that, Milky. Don't.
So I'm going to finish my On the Wagon here in 4K for the first time because I just got an iPhone 11 Pro Max and it kicks ass. I got iPhones for the boys, iPhone 11s, normal iPhone 11s. Shannon got an iPhone 11 Pro Max and so did I. And we're on Verizon now. Amazing. The best network in the country. So On the Wagon number 5 is going to say, it's either 4 or 5, I'll see. I'm happy. Without booze, without marijuana, I'm happy. And life is good. And Owen Benjamin is the shit. And I'll leave it at that. God bless you guys. I love you with all my heart. Shalom.
So Shani's lard ass lifted 5,265 to 5,524. That's right. It was the Durango. It wasn't the Tahoe. It was the Durango. That's right. Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Oh, what's going on with the fat shaming Shani? Oh.
No. Nope. I might pop off on this one.
The universe where Mango's kind of freaking the fuck out right now, but like, staying calm. I'm good. We've got this. Woosah. That's the fucking universe we're in. I'm stressed, y'all.
No, because it's dealing with my wife. All right, I might pop off. I don't want to. I never want to get too crazy on here because I did that before, and in Hangouts, and that didn't turn out good. So I don't want to pop off. So I gotta relax. I got Newports, man. That's my uncle Tom, dude. Newports. This is about that woman right there, that amazing woman again. Okay. Huh. I'm lucky I got the Holy Spirit right now. I'm calm. I'm kind of angry, a little bit, a lot of it. You know, but I'm gonna be calm, and I want to tell you ahead of time. I have some roommates, man. So if you hear stuff going on out here, that I got roommates.
He, in fact, did not have roommates. You see, okay, so um, going through stuff, looking at everything, there were 3 Colorado apartments. 3. 3 Colorado apartments. So apartment number 1 was the one that they initially moved out to, where Shani literally shit the bed on 420. It was the one where the Detective Baja Blast incident happened. It's the one where the order of protection was put in place, things like that. So when Shani got put into the hotel, Shani was legally not allowed to come back to apartment number 1. Now, rumor has it that they were evicted from apartment number 1. However, eviction was not formally filed in the court system. There is no record of it. I have looked through the Colorado LexisNexis. It does not exist. Shani did a luxury apartment tour of her new apartment, the apartment where they were when Rev did the hit and run in November. So I'm thinking what had happened was they got the new apartment so that Shani could stay there, not be in the hotel. And while they were in the process of like moving stuff over, he was pretending that he was still living in the old place so that way they wouldn't get into any legal trouble. And then stayed together in apartment number 2. The hit and run incident is when they got evicted, and they got evicted from Colorado apartment number 2, and I have that legal paperwork. And then they moved into apartment number 3, which was the townhome, like beautiful thing. they also got evicted from. So 3 apartments, 2 evictions. That's what happened in Colorado. Bam. Thank you, Billy Boy Blue. I appreciate you. Let me change the banner. Do do do. Do do. 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 Hey, now it's 175. Thanks, y'all. So, this video was taken inside of the bathroom of the new apartment. Shani's luxury apartment, the one that they got evicted from. Also, don't you just love the pictures in the background of him and Shani? Look at that face. He chose to fuck that. R.I.P. him.
So, noise is noise. What are you going to do? You're a YouTuber, right? Yeah, if you're with people, it's the way it is. You know, you got to deal with it. So, it's okay. So, I'm going to get down to it here, man. Red Bull, sugar-free. So, I go into these rooms, you know, Dragnot does live streams. Who else does live streams? Whoever does live streams. Like, I'm a regular at Dragnots, man. I'm a Dragoon. And I know G-Man won't like that, but whatever. I'm my own dude. I'm my own Christian. I believe that I support him, you know. I give him 20 a month, bro. You know, that's not to pump myself up or anything. Certainly not in G-Man's eyes, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm a Dragoon. I think drag is awesome, man. I love him. But I digress. I go into these rooms and I just see randomly, completely random, some stupid sock account of some asshole, right? You know, Shanny for Christ, whale. You know, that's usually the fucking thing I see. It's Shanny for Christ, whale. Shanny for Christ, you know, is she eating again or on camera or she's a pig? Blah, 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 blah. Ridiculous idiocy, man. Yeah, if you're a straight male, all right, most straight dudes, in my experience anyway, they like a woman with meat, dude. It was, I think,
Sir, that's way more than just meat. Let's be honest here. That's way more than just meat. Look, I am not a thin woman. I am thick. But, like, I am not Shani levels of huge. You know what I mean? There's meat and then there's gelatinous. Yes, exactly. Come think about it, I never saw fat chicks in the 90s. Yeah, because, like, in the 90s, it was usually an issue of, like, everyone needed to be skinny. They took a picture of fucking Mariah Carey and they, like, put it on. They were like, oh, we made a mistake in our last article. This should have been in our, like, Thunder Thighs article. She was thin. She looked gorgeous. It's fucking Mariah Carey. Why are you ladies getting so fat, huh? Because we want to. Because we love food. Food is fucking delicious.
with Craig Ferguson, right? Craig Ferguson said, like, if you don't like a thick girl, you're probably gay. That is, I absolutely agree with that one. Okay. I was a virgin until I was, well, then I married Shannon when I gave her that ring at my house. First night, that was it. that was it, man. I was no longer a virgin, and it was amazing. Uh, um, yeah.
Yes.
Let's put it this way.
Oh my God.
You don't know what you're talking about. Like, if you want to call her a whale and everything, you got freedom of speech. But I'm sitting here being a heterosexual male, right? And I'm telling you that you don't know what you're freaking missing, dude. You don't have a clue. And if you did, you wouldn't be calling her a whale. You'd be calling her like, "What? Could I get a date with your wife, Rev? You know, just for could I get a couple minutes with her? You know, that's what you'd be saying. I ain't lying. She's incredible, man. When I saw her in court, oh my god, dude! Like, it was hard. It was hard not to pop one. You know what I mean? It was really hard. I was preoccupied with almost crying though, because seeing her like that, it was unbearable. You know, I don't want.
You are decidedly unbearable, Rev. You yourself are decidedly unbearable. Hey, Sydney.
To by any means lessen that I was seeing her in a court situation. You know, it was terrible. But she is. And if you want to call her fat, number one, you're wrong. It's not fat. Shannon is not fat. You think like you're seeing one perspective of her, man. Okay, you know, in her latest stuff, she gets up and you can see like number one. And what's happening now with her body, the last time I saw her anyway, and I'm sure that's probably still the case because stress, she's going through a lot of stress, and stress eats up fat, you know. What's going on with her now is that the stuff that was sort of jiggly or whatever you want to call it is firming up, dude. I'm a Christian, and I don't want, and my audience, you know me. I think a lot of you guys are from when, prior. I know you are. A lot of you are. I think I got like 65 subs now. I pop off sometimes and I say, I curse, I smoke, I curse. I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. Praise God. But uh, I smoke, I drink, or excuse me, I smoke, I curse.
Man, that nice little slip on I smoke, I drink. We know that you drink, Rev. You were having drinks during Detective Baja Blast, which is why there was an incident to begin with. Fucking yikes, Rev. Fucking yikes. Oh my god. You know what else eats up fat? Heat. Sit in a sauna for 24 hours. Yeah, people love saunas. And they think it's going to have like this major impact on their fat, but really you need to like pair it with like good diet, exercise, stuff like that. So yeah, it's a whole thing. All right, let's continue on, shall we?
So that's who I am. It's just who I am, man. That's the Christian I am. I'm not convicted by that stuff, you know. I like to keep it semi clean because it does offend some Christians, you know. G.
Okay, he's about to bring up G-Man and G-Man being offended by words, but you got to remember G-Man is offended by so much stuff all the time. G-Man loves being offended. G-Man is the king of being offended. Disordered eating is an option. Um, my problem with disordered eating is that I overcorrect. So, like, I can't find that healthy balance because either I binge or I just don't eat. I can't find that middle ground. Yes, G Man is offended by Miss Parker, and she babies him. She babies him so hard. The queen of babying him. Also, we love you, Miss Parker. You're doing so good. You're doing so fucking great. I'm proud of you.
Man says no cussing on my channel. If I start doing live streams again, I won't care. You could come in and pop off all you want. Say the F word, say the C word, say the S word, whatever you want to say. I'm cool with cursing, man. I don't think that's corrupt communication. I don't. I think corrupt communication is wronging your brother or sister and having words of hatred in your mouth for your brother or sister, or for anybody for that matter. That's what Christ said. The publicans treat each other well. If the atheist world just sees us treating each other well, what's the good for? That's what Jesus said. That's what politicians do. So I'm digressing, but this is me, guys. That's how I communicate. I'll go off on something. I apologize, and I know it ends up sometimes being 30-minute videos. I apologize for that, but that's just the way I communicate. So back to the subject. It's this woman is absolutely you don't know. You don't know, man. Like when I go out with her, like the eyes of other dudes and women love her too. It's rough because I want to keep her. That's saying she's not loyal. She's absolutely loyal. But I'm just saying there's really good looking guys, like six packs, fucking perfect bodies, just like, wow, I really like that. And really good looking women too are like, I want a piece of that. So it's rough. It is rough. I know she's loyal though, so it's fine.
She's loyal though, y'all. But friendly reminder that Shani did this thing while he was in jail where she was like sending nudes to people and stuff. And the whole thing. Whole thing. I'm a dumpster fire. Like, my life is a fucking dumpster fire.
But the thing is, I just want to make it clear, like, you have the freedom of speech to be an asshole and say Shannon's F-A-T fat. I'm telling you, she is P-H-A-T fat, yo. That's what she is. She is incredible looking, dude. You have no...
Please do not. Please do not that, Rev. She's not. You've just never seen anyone naked in person besides her. I couldn't imagine being attracted to all sexes. Women alone exhaust me. Yes, women are very exhausting, but that's one of the reasons I love them. Always love women and men and non-binary people. My looks are relative to Vader's breathing ability. Oh, Lord.
idea. You have no clue. So like I said, you can, you can do that. You have the freedom of speech to do that. And be an asshole, because that's what you're being. You're being an asshole. Like, it's obvious that Shannon's...
I mean, they're not being an asshole though. They're just being honest with you about the situation. Like, she's fat. Yeah, exactly, bud. Like, it's just part of life. Such is life. She's fat. I'm sorry that you're insulted by the fact that she's fat. Oh my god. I'm sorry about that, y'all. He's getting antsy because, like, I'm doing this. But, like, I kind of need to pay for that hotel room today. So, like, I'm here doing this. So let's move on.
a thick girl. Praise God, man. I'm happy. I'm very happy. But you don't know. If you got a chance with her, you would know, right? You would totally know. And the people that have met her in person, I'm not sure from the G plus community who's met Shannon in person. I don't. She's thick. She's not fat. So she's my girl, man. I see that shit in chats. It pisses me off. It really does. It does. It pisses me off because she's gorgeous. She's a 10. She's a 20, man.
If by a 20 you mean a size 20, then yes. Sorry, that was kind of rude. But anyway, it's really sad that he thinks other people allegedly being attracted to Shani should make us think she's attractive. My attraction to someone is never based on someone else's opinions. Yes, that's fair. Is it even parenthood if your kid doesn't bug the piss out of you when you look at anything other than them? No, it is not. Like, well, I mean, some people are lucky and they get those wonderful children that like know how to do stuff like alone. I do not have one of those. I have a nonverbal autistic one that likes to be right there and involved in everything. And if you would like for him to be right there and involved in everything this weekend while we have a roof over our head, then you can totally donate to the link. If you can, of course. Take care of yourself first. Like, I never want people to not take care of themselves first. You know what I mean?
And her eyes. I mean, look at this pic. This isn't an exaggeration. Coughlin took an actual picture that she sent me a while back because I can't get DA. What is this crap? This or stupid.
Just because you're nice to someone doesn't mean that they have to respond in kind. I can be nice to so many people that don't like me, and they'll still not like me and probably say some mean as shit to me. Like, it does not matter. Being nice to someone is not the end all be all. Exactly, Tailored Noir. Thank you. Milk. I got a kid, man. Don't wish that on me. Well, what is the shit that she's only sick? That's like saying World War II is only a little tiff. To be fair, this video in particular was about 200 pounds ago for Shani. Oh my god. I'm sure Mango is going to get a roof over her head. But being she might have to trick to get it, it's going to be the fun part.
Stupid. You could see I'm sober. I'm doing videos like every day now, pretty much. I'm sober. I'm drinking Red Bull. I'm not on booze. We're not a threat to Colorado. It's stupid. We're gonna protect Colorado from this stuff. What stuff, dude? You had an idiot that was drunk, me, that fell off the wagon and caused a situation. That's what you got. I'm gonna protect.
Except situation. You didn't cause that situation. You want to know what caused that situation? What caused the situation was the fact that, like, you were very clearly telling Shani, I do not want you to touch me. And she was being a bitch and kept trying to hold your hand while at Detective Pikachu. And then when y'all got home, like, it all continued and it escalated, and, like, she beat the shit out of you, bro. All I wanted was a Baja Blast. That's why it's Detective Baja Blast incident. Yeah. Still waiting for my Vito comics to arrive. I eat cocks. No, wait. Chickens. That's right. Chickens. I mean, yes, precisely. Personal space boundaries exist in relationships. Sometimes I just really don't want to be touched. I really don't. I get overwhelmed, and being touched when I'm feeling really overwhelmed is bad. Like, I don't. No. Sydney, you stop that. No, you're not. Stop it. Do not do that.
Colorado from this. You're an idiot, dude. I'm sorry. I respect you, and I thought you seemed like a nice guy on the phone, but uh, you're messing up a family. That's what you're doing. And I said that to you in court. I know you're watching my channel, so that's why I'm talking to you. I respect you. I respect the court. I respect judges.
You respect the court. You respect judges. But that's why you're in the same house as Shani when there is an order of protection in place. Because you respect court. You respect judges. The respect is there, right?
But I don't respect unjust charges, and that's what this is. The charges against Shannon are complete and utter horse crap, and you have the victim slash witness, me, telling you that it should be dropped. If you're
You don't get to say that. Like, you don't get to say that they should be dropped. No, the state decided that they should not be dropped. Hence the reason there's an order of protection in place that you're breaking in this video. You documented yourself breaking the order of protection. That's fan-fucking-tastic. But, like, come on, my dude. Ugh. Shani messed up the family, her actions in choosing you. God, I hate details. At the core of it, Shani fucked up, period. Shani did fuck up. Both Shani and Rev fucked up. Like, that's simple as. That's exactly what's been going on. They fucked up. Everyone done fucked up. No, probably not.
in this for justice, it should be dropped, right? And the protection order, the restraining order that the city of Boulder and the sheriff's office and the county of what's the county? I'm sorry. The city of Boulder. We're just gonna say Boulder. I guess Boulder's the county. I'm sorry. I just moved here. Excuse me. I'm going off on other stuff. I just wanted to make this about the Shannon being fat issue and these trolls. That's what they are. Half of them probably look, like sacks of meat sagging down themselves, jealous women, you know.
Let's see. Rev fucked up, but I hold Shani with the accountability. If Rev contacted, she needed to contact the courts and report it, and vice versa. If Shani contacted Rev, then. But here's the thing, like, the entire time that they had the restraining order in place, they were trying to play it off like the restraining order should have never been given to them. And they also pretended that they were apart from each other. There's videos of Shani talking about how she hates being, she loves being temporarily single, this, that, and the other, but she wasn't. We're all sacks of meat driven by gray electric jello. I think I just short-circuited a little.
I know there's a lot of there should be a lot of jealous guys of me. Yeah, buddy, without a doubt. You know, she's incredible. So, what else? What else could I say about this? I mean, that's basically it. Like I said, you have the freedom of speech to do it. You have the freedom to be an asshole in America. That's for sure. You know, just know though, if I was around you, I would. Mm-mm. I wouldn't take that shit. She's gorgeous, dude. She's amazing, and she's my wife. She's my wife. Don't be hitting on her. That's that. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll say that she's taken, dude, just like me. Don't hit on her, right? But yeah, Shanty for Christ is PHAT, not FAT, and that's a fact, Jack. So you guys don't know what you're talking about. You don't. You've never seen. I've seen her in a bathing suit. I've seen her. I've seen her in her birthday suit.
Why would you want to see either of those things? Why? Why are you talking about them? Don't be trying to get strange in parking lots. Yeah, it would be ideal.
I've seen her in everything, man, and she. Wow, whoa. That's what you would do. You wouldn't say she's fat if you were here in person with her, dude. That's for sure. You'd be drooling. You'd be drooling like a dog. That's what you'd be doing. And that's probably what a lot of you people are. You're dogs. To fat shame a woman like that when she's not around, what is even the point of that? You're just a pig. You're an asshole.
Yes, Stew Dog. The answer is yes. Just yes. Why would I want to see that? I just ate some poison and need to induce vomiting.
You know? Fat shamers are assholes, man. Everybody has a different shape, you know?
Her shape just so happens to be a circle. Duh.
It's like that Eugenia Cooney thing, you know. I won't go into that because my channel is certainly not about that stuff. But prophecy, that's what I want to focus on. But I got a woman to defend now. You know, that she my wife. I got two children to defend. I die for them in a second, man. 1 second. Not even a thought. The twinkling of an eye time. I wouldn't. It wouldn't take 1 second for me to think. Yep, I'm gonna die. If those children are in trouble, that woman's in trouble. I'm dead. That's fine. Yep. Yeah, buddy. That's what happens when you fall in love, man. That love is worth more than your own life. That's the way it goes.
That love is worth more than your own life. It's really not, though. Like, and this is some weird foreshadowing going on here, Rev, because she's literally starving you to death. Shani is the only person I fat shame besides myself. I only do that because it's the only thing she cares about. Yeah. I fat shame myself because I can do that. And I live with my body every day. If I want to fat shame myself, I will. I will say something about Sabella sometimes, but she's stabby. And she can't find me. And Shani, well, Shani is 1 inch shorter than me, about 400 pounds heavier, but likes to act like she's smaller than me, and I find that shit ridiculous. Like, girl, it's okay. Milky, quit fussing at me. When it comes to Shani, it's not fat shaming, it's exposing to reality. Fat shame is what some may do to Mariah Carey for having some curves. Yes. Her alleged thunder thighs. Shani likes to claim that, I think the most recent claim was that she's less than 300, but like I am less than 300 and look nothing like that. Just saying. Like it's a thought.
You know, I'm happy as hell. I'm happy as hell, man. Like I said, I couldn't be happier. This it's a good life, and I just praise Jesus. I know it's prayers. I asked my brother unplug him. You know, brother Theo. I asked him, dude, we're going through stuff. I need prayer, man. And he said, you are.
Okay, so I would say that she is like close to 600. Rev or G-Man said it looks like she's lost about 20 pounds, but like that'll happen when you don't eat. Like maybe 580. Maybe 580.
Absolutely, it's done. And he did his live broadcast. He had his church family. I love you guys, man. I've been away, but I'm trying to come back to you, and we can fellowship, you know.
I'm 5'4" and somewhere in the 200 to 210 range. Absolutely the fuck not. Yep. Exactly. Egg fucking exactly. Absolutely the fuck not. Not happening. There's no fucking way. There's logically no goddamn fucking way.
He put that chain out there, and it was the next day. It was like a massive weight that was on my shoulders was whoop, it was gone, gone, gone. I'm gonna tell you right now, Theo, man, if you brothers and
270 last time she said, but she said she lost 80 pounds. So do the math. No way. No, there's no way. Also, hi, Pecan. It's very lovely to see you. But yeah, there's no goddamn fucking way. There's no goddamn fucking way. I'm 6'4" at 285, 290, and yep, no fucking way is she similar weight to me. Yeah. My heaviest was 270-ish. She lies. She does lie. I'm gonna be kind and say 500 on Shani, maybe 480. My heaviest was in the 300s, and Shani was always bigger than me, and I am shorter. Oh, it's all loose skin. I did not know that loose skin just seemed so tight. No idea. Had no clue. It just
sisters out there, if you don't know who Unplug them is, you gotta get right, and you gotta understand who Unplug them is. That man's prayers are like a direct line to the throne. And he would not want me to pump him
I
up
agree.
because he's like that. He's very humble. Unplug him is incredible, man. Unreal. He is so great, you know. And I know there's no greater in the kingdom. It's like we're all brothers and sisters. We got our gifts, but I'm telling you, he can pray, man.
He
He
can
can
pray.
pray with the best of them. Amazing. So thank you, Theo. Jesus just bless you with whatever you need tenfold, my man. I love you with all my heart because I felt it that next day. That's not a coincidence
Is it?
because I'm sure you threw one up immediately. Brother Jason needs, some intervention, some help. I'm sure you did that. And you, my brother, are just, uh, you're it, man. I love you. So,
revisiting these videos from when the protection order was in place is probably one of my favorite things. Like, not even gonna lie, it's fantastic.
17-minute video. I was intending on coming in here and just saying what I needed to say about just leave her alone, man. You know, just stop it, because I'm sick of seeing it. I seen that for years from you people, you know, and never fail. Never fail. It's always a faceless piece of trash. It's a faceless person. They have some stupid name with no. It's not a profile picture of themselves. Never. Save for maybe a couple people that she has like open feuds with. Uh, I haven't even seen that, to be honest. I'm thinking it's always faceless. It's not their face. It's some stupid profile picture with some stupid name. You'll see it on my channel. There was.
I mean, yeah, people like anonymity on the internet. It's kind of a thing. There's some people in this chat that I know the real name of. And I've never said it because, like, not my fucking business to tell. Like, what the fuck? People are like that. People are gonna have some random funny names on the internet, like Lusty McButt.
Somebody called Shanny Can't Say G.
She cannot.
Something like that. That's some stupid username like that. I want you guys on my channel that are real people to completely disregard these troll accounts, because that's what they are.
But the troll accounts are fun.
I do have trolls. It really got bad when I said the stuff about 4chan that I did, and I got that wrong. I did.
Oh, did you?
That whole Kek Pepe thing was actually the other side trying to throw the Patriots that were using the Pepe avatar under the bus, because I got that, man. I saw in Alex's chat there'd be a bunch of people with Pepe avatars saying the Jews are scum, all that anti-Semitic stuff. That was a psyop, dude.
Oh man,
It was a psyop.
no
And they
fucking
got
way.
me. They totally.
It was a psyop, y'all. Holy shit. We should have seen it coming. We should have known. Everybody's favorite wet brain child abuser, right? Your real name is Revolver Bernie. Should have known. And that's totally your real face. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Yato has access to my first and last name. My face is technically out there, and he's never said a word. Yeah, because, like, nominity. Anonymity? I cannot say that word for the life of me. Like, I can't. Like, that word is just, that is not something that I am able to do. And I will admit that. My real name is Eduardo Stinky Thumbs Arbuckle. Stinky thumbs or sticky thumbs? Because if your thumbs are stinky, is there a reason? Like, it's a family name. Okay. Hooves is stinky. And yes, pecan pie. Pecan, you are a pie. Your name is Milk. I'm sorry, Milker. You're actually a yes, because you're a broccoli. Yes, it is like Nemo and his anemone. Anemone. Nimity. Yeah, that. There are 23 of you beautiful souls in here. I appreciate every single last one of you. Y'all are amazing. All right. Yes, I say pecan.
Fooled me.
I also call
know?
shopping carts buggies, and Lizard is so upset with me over that.
But yeah, I got in trouble with the 4chan people, and they actually went to Shannon. This was before I was with her. She was still with Chris at the time, and they came after her for some reason. I think because she made a video about me with the Pepe thing, you know. And they showed up on her page and started harassing her, you know. So you got to be careful out there online, folks. That's a little information that you definitely need to keep in the back of your head, you know.
Yeah. For sure.
But 4chan, whatever, dude. I got no problem with 4chan people. They're cool. I love you, 4chan. There's a lot of patriots there. A lot of patriots. Praise Jesus.
Wait.
So yeah.
There's a lot of patriots on 4chan. Oh my god. You know what? Nobody important. I'm ignoring you. I'm ignoring you too, Hooves. Y'all are being ignored for the moment. Pea in a can? No, it's pecan. It's pecan. Pecan. I can't like pecan. And yes, it is a buggy. Thank you. Self-described, yeah. Thank you, Hola Fola. Rev is okay with the swastika, folks. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, I could comment. We're just talking at this point. I said what I need to say about Shannon. You know, the Alex Jones thing is crazy.
Alex Jones.
I couldn't believe that when because I had wet brain. I wasn't even thinking of nothing. I was thinking that was me, dude. I was dead. My mind was dead.
His mind was dead, y'all.
Alcohol is, man, you know, what a bad master. That is a bad master to have. I think that's why, you know, Paul says that the drunkard thing is one of those things you don't inherit the kingdom of God, because you're going to be useless in the kingdom if you're an alcoholic, you know, completely useless.
Do not be useless in the kingdom.
Yeah, the Alex thing. I watched the whole deposition, the 3 hours of it. It was unbelievable. They were taking his material from his show. Mm-hmm. They were taking callers because it's an open show. He says he doesn't screen calls, and it's true. You know, he says he has his people at the front ask you what you want to talk about, but they don't screen you. Like, there's been people on there that have talked about everything, man. You know, him being Bill Hicks, you know, the Jews are the worst thing in the world. He lets them on. Everything.
Does he think that?
So what do you expect if you put him in front of a court, attorneys, deposition? What do you expect is going to happen? You can't just chop up.
I mean, yes, you can. You can. You can take pretty much anything you want, clip it up from television, movies, whatever, and use it in a court of law. There's really no rules against it. Well, except for in the case of Teen Mom. So the raw footage of Amber pushing Gary down the stairs and like beating his ass and stuff, like that was used in a court of law. But then they changed up the way the contracts are written for MTV, so you can't do that anymore. Which is why Leah was so protected when it came to her drug abuse. Yeah, exactly, Revolver Bernie. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Internet, catch back up. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Go ahead. Do the thing. So while we're waiting for that to catch back up, hey, if you check the pinned comment and if you look at the banner that's going across the bottom of the screen, I'm $175 away from being able to pay for the hotel room for this weekend, so that way me and Lane have a roof over our head. If you would like to help out, please click the link. Thank you very much. Let's move along.
Which is what they did. Completely taking stuff out of context on Sandy Hook, and because that's what it's about. It's about the families of Sandy Hook. And I believe I was like the first caller on his show. And Alex, I'm sorry, dude, because that was right at the same time.
Rev, you shouldn't have been calling into Alex Jones's show in the first place. Like, I'm about to really disappoint one of my cats who is currently kneading my hair and drooling. Oh, Kitty Cat's just making some drool biscuits. Oh, sweet kitty cat.
As I called him about the cops taking me away for starting my radio show, if you don't remember.
Okay, so the cops did not take Rev away for starting his radio show. Rev said things that he shouldn't have said. And his actual friends that like he had in other states, they called a 5150 on Rev. They called it in. They were like, "Hey, yo, so this guy, about this guy," and he got taken, and now he's not legally allowed to own guns. Like, it was the whole thing. It was not done because you started a radio show. It's done because you shouldn't have said the things you fucking said.
Remember that back in August of 2012. August 8th, 2012. I remember. Yeah, it was me. I remember.
I called into a lying grifter show. What needed attention? Yeah.
Good, the Sandy Hook stuff.
Not
There
a
was
camera.
over, and boom, there was a guy there.
If Rev was smart, he would have faked cancer by now. I'm not gonna say that you're like not like you're not wrong. God damn it. You threatened to go Chris Kyle and high ranking official? Yeah. Good morning, Skits Crasher. Lovely to see you. Well, it's afternoon here, but good whatever time it is in your time zone.
In a camo outfit, and they were like, "Oh, another suspect," and then it just went away.
Sweet.
It went away. It's like it never happened. Sandy Hook's weird. I don't care what the families say, man.
Sandy Hook was not weird. It did not just go away. It was not some magical thing that like was on the news and then it never happened. Like, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. And why you think that it works like this is just beyond me. You know what I mean? It's absolutely beyond me.
I God bless the families that lost people, okay? They definitely did. I have no doubt that they lost people. Because in these false flag operations, people die. 9/11. Lots of people died on 9/11, didn't they? Building 7. Huh? We need to go there? I don't think so. I think the people.
Okay. Friendly reminder for the YouTube people that are listening. I do not condone or endorse anything that Jason Yeager Revelation News is saying. No, 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 no. We do not condone this. It's not a thing. Okay, good. Now that we're all clear and we know that we don't condone this, what I do condone is, if you can, please help me and Small Human keep a roof over our head this weekend. Y'all know the links. All right, moving on.
People with a brain know that NIST is full of shit, and Building 7 is the smoking gun. Period. Oh, it didn't go total free fall. Pretty close. If it's not total free fall speed, it was damn close to it. Okay? And you have witnesses, firefighters, EMTs, one of which I knew personally. They heard explosions, man. It wasn't stuff falling in the elevator shafts, it was explosions in the basement. Okay?
Oh man,
Open shut case.
was it an
And I
open
don't
shut case?
understand. People are waking up like crazy. Is it so hard to believe that when we have George Bush's son as president, that you know, H.W. Bush Sr. is absolutely one of the key workers in the in New World Order stuff, man.
So we're back to New World Order. Okay. I, for one, want Rev to explain structural engineering. That would be wonderful. Draw a clock.
Probably not so much anymore because he's up there in age now, or who knows, he could be feigning that shit. I won't go there because they drink baby blood. Yeah,
No. You don't. No. They don't drink. Y'all, like the conspiracy theories are out of control in this video. Jesus Christ. I am shocked, appalled, and amazed all at the same time. Yes, Petty Fan Baby Blood. When Miss Parker gets back from her sabbatical, we will delve further into how to properly harvest the baby blood, but we'll discuss. It's doing the thing again. Wait, are you there? Internet? You gonna work with me here, bud? I apologize, everyone. You know, hotel Wi-Fi. Nothing I can do about that.
see, I know I'm getting out of hand now because this is true stuff. It's true stuff. And I know for the people that aren't into spiritual stuff, it's like, no, this isn't happening, but it is, man. That's what your leadership is. That's why when people come to you with the message of Christ, you should be with arms wide open for it. Because our leaders, some of them are absolute Satan worshiping, baby killing, blood drinkers. I almost got all that out without a stutter. Sorry. It's a truth, man. And it's scary stuff. Not when you have Christ. Huh. It's not scary when you have Christ because you know the end game. You know where it's going. And that's him cracking the sky, them in the mountains, saying, please, mountains, fall on us.
Who would ask mountains to fall on them? A serious question. Are any of us to fall on you? Are you asking for molehills to turn into mountains? You good, bud? Okay. He's fine. Oh, man. Erosion of rock isn't a new concept. Yeah. Yes, I was roboting. I was roboting really fucking hard because uh, a hotel Wi-Fi. We're kind of stuck in a spot, same spot. I would like to stay here this weekend, like so I can have a roof over my head. So if y'all would like to help, that hits links. It would be greatly appreciated. We're 175 away from me being able to. Huh. Okay, 135. 135. Let me update that actually. Banners. Hide. Because yes, I am updating y'all in real time. When people donate, I change the thing because I do not want more than what I need. 35. Ta-da! Save. Because like I just want to be able to go pay this and sleep without worry. I mean, so hey, Clockwork, how's it going? As soon as my Wi-Fi catches up. Tell me you've never worked with steel without telling me. Burning jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Hi, Mudbrucker. Mudballs. Billy, don't forget the foreskins. Yes, the foreskins. Rev must have a shitty drawing of Shamu behind him at all times. Yes, he must. It's important. A mountain attacked his family. So, all right. Mountains attacking your family. Like, what is your defense if a mountain attacks your family? Yes. We all know that hotel Wi-Fi is the pinnacle high-speed internet. It's actually Spectrum, so it makes it even worse. And it's raining outside, so like, if I don't laugh, I cry. Let's put it that way. If I don't laugh, I cry. So moving along. Readers. Oh Jesus. Not the ass dimples. Not the ass dimples. When did mountains start assaulting people? I need to know because I go camping there often. Yeah, exactly. Fucking yeah. All right, so I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to go grab some water because I've been talking for a while, and then we're going to continue on. Leaving you
because
Come
we
on.
can't
Or
stand the
not.
righteousness that we see. We cannot stand seeing the face of the Messiah on the throne in the sky with the multitudes behind him. That's us. Ha. They can't stand it. But yeah, back to the Alex Jones thing. The deposition was a joke. It was an absolute joke. They were taking clips, cutting them up, and saying, "See, did you say this, Mr. Jones?" Yeah, he said some stuff. But you cut the clip with it completely out of context. Totally out of context. You can't do that in a trial. It's a kangaroo BS court. It's horse crap. And the people with a brain saw it. They got it. They totally got it. So if you guys, the NWO, you guys think you're making progress. That's hilarious. You think you took down.
Bro, that's what a deposition is. Yeah. Friendly reminder, Rev doesn't understand the law or how court works or anything. That's just the way it goes. Alex Jones's email sent to the prosecution by accident. A signed confession of being full of shit. Yes, but you also have to remember that this video was before that came out. This video was July 23rd, 2019. So yeah, it was a whole thing. That was my favorite part. Yeah, it was my favorite part of the whole thing too. Like, it shit was fucking hilarious. For him to be like, your lawyer's so incompetent that this happened. Like, oh, beautiful.
Alex Jones, you didn't, dude. You didn't. Because it's what Alex said years. He's been saying it for years, man. You take me out in one way or another, if it's legal, if it's you literally assassinate the man, God forbid, 15 more of him will pop up. And that's a guarantee. If Alex Jones ends up in a prison or God forbid assassinated or something, I will be on here every day doing what he did. And that's a promise. You have my word, I'll do that. And there are many now. Many. Because this little machine, I got a little MacBook Pro here, 13-inch. You can do anything with it, man. Anything. You can edit, you can broadcast live, it's all right here. You don't need nothing. With OBS, you can share your screen, you can do the news every day, man. In the privacy of your own home.
Oh, hey, guys, so, update. Cash App is having issues. So, if you would like to help, please, do the PayPal thing. Apparently, like, there's just an issue with Cash App receiving and sending money and cash cards. They don't know what the issue is, but, like, that's a thing. Hooray. I love today. Today is just going the opposite of how I want it, personally. Moving along.
And make money doing it if you want to. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Give her a room.
You know, I do a prophecy channel. I feel like my reward, I don't monetize.
I do not
because
have
I'm
Venmo,
right.
no.
Praise Jesus. And I believe that whatever reward I have, if any, I don't care if I have any, the reward of seeing his face and being at his feet, putting my crown down is plenty. I don't need any other reward. I don't want to monetize. I don't want YouTube's money. I don't want anybody's money. I just want the Lord, man. And I want to share his heart with you because I love you people, man. That goes for atheists. I don't care if you're an atheist, dude. I was never an atheist, you know. My mindset was never atheism. It just wasn't. I always saw I'd go outside and look at trees and the sky and think God did that. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? God did it. That's always how I thought.
You heard Bernie.
But yeah, the Alex Jones thing is just sad. Well, I'm happy for Alex because it's a joke court and it's obvious.
It's a joke court and it's obvious. Spoiler alert, Alex Jones lost. Alex Jones lost real fucking hard. Real fucking hard. Alex Jones had to admit in a court of law that he understood and he knew that Sandy Hook was in fact a real thing that happened. And people are, you know, yeah. The whole thing. So
it's obvious. They're just they're pulling anything they can out of the woodwork to try and make him look crazy, like a fraudulent fake news person, which he's not. It's CNN that's the fake news. Absolutely true. Green screen during the Iraq War, all that stuff.
I can feel myself getting nitpicky, and that's my sign. My attention span is slipping and my meds are kicking in. I'm going to go do grown up shit. Unfortunately, drink more, Rev. Yes. You do all of the grown up things, Tailored More. Thank you for being here and hanging out and doing stuff with me today. I appreciate you. You're a wonderful human being. I'm going to go for about 15 minutes longer, and then I'm going to make a few phone calls and see what can be done about this weekend. Yeah, I'm stressed out of my gourd. Anyway, let's continue on.
Man, you guys are indicted. You're done. Mainstream media is a joke. We have a president that says it during his speeches. You're a joke. You're done. You know, he's got his press pool that he's got at the on the White House lawn. Love Trump, man. I love him. He's like, I know you people. You're good people. You know, it's amazing. And a critic would say he's selectively choosing his media. It's like Hitler, you know. And you got the extreme conservative end, the neocons.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. The biggest issue is that like a bunch of those resources require valid ID. Literally, like my best friend is like keeping an eye on their mailbox for me so that like he can get my ID as soon as it gets here because I was able to order it online. But like still, man, god damn, they need to hurry the fuck up. Trump, the grifter Jesus. Aw, thanks, Broccoli Monster. Also, thank you, 2 guns, all ammo. Well, no guns, all ammo. 2 guns, no ammo. All Nerf, no bullets. Come on, Wi-Fi.
That's when you know you got somebody good.
Okay, so first things first. Actually, let me update this. Banner. Excuse you, tiny person. Could you don't? Hold on. Wait. Ba-da-ba-bum. 115. Okay, so that's updated because I want to keep y'all up to date. Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone have spare boobs? No. Mine are pretty fairly attached to me. Sorry.
Good. Both sides on the extreme hate his guts. They hate him. Neocons hate him and super liberals hate him. The people, the vast majority, I think, of America is like, why didn't we have Donald Trump years ago? Right? Because the man's getting up there. He's what, 70 something. He's like 73 or something. You know, he's getting up there. He just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Mr. President. I love you. You're incredible, dude.
I love how he says that as though Trump is ever going to hear it. Sir. That's just not how that works, okay? Not how that goes. All right. Moving along.
So this is Revelation News. I'm Jason William Egroff, and that's my wife, Shannon Dornbush, excuse me. Shannon Egroff. That's Shannon Egroff. That's my wife, and she's absolutely amazing and incredible looking and not fat, unless you want to say PHT fat, yo. That's my wife, and she's incredible. And I love Jesus. That's my deal. How about you? Do you know Jesus?
Do you know Jesus?
Do you know Jesus?
Y'all
That's
know
my
Jesus?
question to you now, man. I went on for 32 minutes. God almighty. I went on for 32 minutes. Do you know Jesus Christ as your Savior?
Do you know Jesus Christ as your Savior, y'all? Anyone? Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ Superstar, maybe? Someone with a Technicolor dream coat? I don't know. Anyone? No? Okay. Sorry, no, we don't. Our bad.
I ask you kindly. Because I'm going to tell you something. There will be a day that you're on your deathbed. And you know you got nihilists out there that are like, I want the world to blow up.
Shit.
I was there. I definitely was there. There's a convincing argument that mankind is a cancer, a virus, like Agent Smith said, you know. There's a good case to be made for that. Look at what we do to the environment, you know, is a very good case for that. But the fact is that as badass a nihilist or atheist that you might be, there's going to be a day that you're going to die. And you don't know for sure what's going to happen with that. Now, that might not scare you. But if you get lung cancer, or you get, you know, prostate cancer, or you know, ovarian cancer or something, you're going to be battling for your life. And the odds are, save that we get a real 100% cancer cure, you're going to be on a deathbed and you're going to have to contemplate dying.
Not dying.
Everybody dies, right? Except Enoch. Enoch walked with God and he was not. He got raptured. Walk with the Lord. Rapture. For the rapture haters.
The rapture doesn't
Enoch
respect
was
time
not.
zones.
You're going to be in a
Oh, wait,
deathbed.
no, we decided it does.
Because save a car crash or some kind of tragic thing where you get shot or something, yeah, you might have a slow death, man.
Really?
And you're gonna have to lay in that bed thinking, what's coming next? If you got Jesus Christ, you know what's coming next, man. You're gonna see the face of your Messiah, and he's a father. He is a father, the best father you could ever want. So when you enter that veil, when you cross that veil from death to from life to death, the mortal coil, so to speak, right? You're not going to have fear. No fear. You're going to have joy because you're going to meet your Messiah.
I'm going to be so happy that I met someone that I thought was like.
So fake. Consider Christ today.
Oh.
I say that in love. I'm not going to hellfire preach you, man. There's people that do that, you know, and they can do that till the cows come home. Some people get stuff out of that. Some atheists come to Christ because of that hellfire preaching. It's true. I know a lot of Christians hate that, the hellfire preaching. I don't hate it at all because it does work for some people that are atheists, and it helps some people that strayed from the faith come back and really live as Christ would want them to live. There's awesome testimonies out there, man. And it's real. It's real.
It is real.
It's not a delusion. Trust me. It is not a delusion.
We can definitely trust Rev to know it's not a delusion.
I'm going to pray for you.
No, thank you.
Because the Lord knows who watches these videos, if you're a believer or not. He knows. I pray for you right now in the name of Jesus Christ that he reveal himself to you in a powerful way that you know. Because that's what I needed. The Lord knew what I needed. He knew that I had a science mind. I was very science minded. You know, my dad was a chemistry teacher. And before my mother, you know, I think witness.
Okay, but like Brett Keen's poorly written books are fucking hilarious. Absolutely just goddamn hysterical. I love them. Is it ironic or unironic? I'm not sure. I fucking love those goddamn books so much. So fucking much. Okay, continuing.
To them and pushing them in the right direction, so to speak, probably an atheist. That's real talk. But I had an experience when right after my dad died that I was in my TV room in my house in Blakely, Pennsylvania, and there was a mirror that was in the my mom had this Asian room, she called it. It was like all Asian stuff, was beautiful. And there was a mirror in there, and I saw my dad's face smiling. So I'm confident that I will see him again in the kingdom. I got chills. So that's it, man. I'm Jason William Egroff. This is Revelation News. I bless you all in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. And atheists, not all Christians are assholes, man. Think about it. I'll pray for you. Shalom.
Okay, so. All right. Preaching is a scare tactic for a religion that is to be based on love and acceptance. Yes, it is. Reverend Jason will bless you with a boot to the chest. Yes, he will. I am still trying to get Brett's new book. I laughed for half an hour at the synopsis on Amazon. Afterlife Situation 2021. Oh my god. There's a new one? I forgot there was a new one. I need to read the new one. Oh my god. Okay, so I am, because I've been going for about 3 hours 15 minutes. I'm about to get out of here. I need to do stuff with Small Human. I need to make a few phone calls. Um, I need to update my banner because it does not need to have the cash tag on it while they're having issues. But here is, yes, there's a sandwich party tonight over on Widow's channel. Check it out. So comment that I just put, that PayPal pool link that's right there. Please use that if you would like to help us out. We would like to be able to have a roof over our head this weekend. That'd be really nice. It would be ideal. I cannot wait until the 6th so that I can get paid so that everything with my shit is settled. That would be absolutely fucking wonderful. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's how much do the stuff in Theens if you would like to help. If not, I totally understand because I'm just a random bitch on the internet. You don't fucking know me. Although Revolver Bernie says to pay Mango, you dirty ass losers. Also, Dragnaut is live doing drag stuff. He is reviewing the Shani just called me in word to my face. It is a members only chat, but you can still go check him out while he reviews the stuff and the themes. So I will do share, copy, go back over here, and I will drop it in this chat. That being said, oh, you're fine, Hooves. You've helped a bunch. Clockwork, that's why I tell y'all, like, handle yourselves first. Like, you don't need to apologize or be like, I'm broke. It's fine. I promise, it's fine. You don't have to explain shit to me. Oh my goodness. Okay. All that being said, I will catch you all later because I need to go do shit. All right. Love you guys. Bye.